Hey, I'm Brennan with RevZilla, joined here by my buddy Pat. We are checking out the Olympia Seattle Jacket and Pants, and of course this gear is available at RevZilla.com. So the Seattle Jacket and Pants, this is going to be a great option for commuters out there. I think you could get away with some light ADV riding if you wanted to do so, but I certainly think this is better suited towards commuters out there and people who are touring, putting down some serious miles, and they want something that can give them, 3 to 4 seasons of use depending on your region and where you are riding. Now for the jacket, you're looking about $360. The pants are coming in right at $260. They both are going to have removable thermal liners. They're going to have waterproof exterior. And then you've got tons of ventilation with the jacket, which we'll get into more in just a moment. But of course, this jacket and pants, they'll ship to you for free. And as always, we do have a price match policy in place that is there to ensure that you're getting the best deal around. We have a 500 denier polyester main construction for both the jacket as well as the pants. Let's start up top here towards the neckline with Pat. Now, right here, you're going to see some neoprene around that. And then we've got some Velcro as the closure. And then you've got a single snap at the top as well. So you can really cinch down everything, but I like the neoprene around the neckline. It just makes everything nice and comfortable and it feels very finished. As we work our way down the shoulder, you'll see right here at the shoulder, we do have some vents. Those are waterproof, and you can see the snaps on the top of there, so you can actually pin that back to hold them open to get some additional airflow moving through the jacket if you needed to do so. Hopefully that didn't hurt too much there, Pat. You've got CE level 2 protection at the shoulder as well as the elbow. It's always nice to get CE level 2 protection. However, at the back, you're getting CE level 1 protection. On one hand, it's great. I'm getting a back protector included with the jacket. However, it's only CE level 1. If I've got CE level 2 already on the shoulders and elbows, I'd like to get CE level 2 on the back. But I'm happy that they're giving you a back protector in the first place, because not all brands do that. Now, as we continue working our way down the arm, you can see you've got some adjustability right here at the bicep, and then you've got a vent here as well. So you can open this up, get some direct ventilation towards the arm. I'll just go ahead and open that all the way up. So that's a nice big vent, and that will definitely make a big difference when it comes to airflow. A little bit of adjustability right before you get to the wrist, and then down here, just a simple Velcro closure. Very straightforward. You can see you've got plenty of expansion there. So very straightforward on the arm. As we work our way to the chest, we've got more ventilation, so you can pin that open, and this will certainly make a big difference, especially with that thermal liner removed. And that, because of all the ventilation that you're getting with this jacket, it's really going to allow you to push the seasonality. It's obviously something you can utilize in the colder riding season, but with those waterproof vents, you can definitely open this thing up and get some direct airflow moving to the body. Now, we do have cargo style pockets. If you open these up, you can see we've got some waterproof pockets underneath there. I personally wouldn't recommend putting anything you're concerned about getting wet in those pockets. I think technically a little bit of rain could get in there, so I think you're better suited to keep your phone and your valuables, things you don't want to get wet, on the inside of the jacket, just to give them that protection. I very rarely, even if it says this is completely 100% waterproof, would very rarely recommend that you store things on the outside of a jacket. But let's talk about the fit. We've got Pat here. He's about 220 pounds, 6 feet tall, with a 44-inch chest. He is currently wearing a size large in this jacket. Olympia fits very much on the American side of the spectrum, so something to keep in mind there. If you're in between two sizes, you could probably get away with going with the smaller option, because it is very much American fit. When it comes to the pants, same deal there. He is typically wears a size 34 to a size 36 in most of his pants. He is wearing a size 34 in the pants, and they are fitting him very generously. Again, he's certainly got some room in there. Very much an American cut. They do taper when you get closer to the bottom of the legs. And since we're talking about the pants, I do want to take a moment. It's the same material that's being utilized in the jacket. You've still got CE level 2 protection at the knees, which is great. And you've got some ventilation right there at the thigh, a little bit of accordion at the knees, and a slight taper to the overall fit as you work your way down to the ankle. But you've got some adjustability at the ankle as well, so you can easily get these over a pair of riding boots if you need to do so. Pat, go ahead and face that direction for me, sir. Strike that riding position. Now, one thing I want to note, this is a sample that we got from Olympia. Typically, I'm always going to be looking for some accordion right here at the shoulders in this area, or some type of relief stitching, something like that. It will come with accordion in this area, which is going to provide you with greater flexibility and greater movement when you're in the riding position, because that's always a nitpick, but just something to keep in mind. We'll probably have a B-roll shot of what that accordion is going to look like. Just something worth mentioning if you're looking here and not seeing it. The other thing I wanted to mention, there's ripstop material on the arms and in those high abrasion zones, and that helps reduce any tears. You know, if you get a little nick or a little tear on this, it's going to prevent it from just completely shredding down the jacket. So it should stop on this grid pattern, and that's really the big benefit of having that ripstop material there if you're not familiar with it. Now, as you can see right here at the waist, just around the ribs, you've got some additional adjustability. You can pull that in if you need to do so, and then you can open this up as well. You can see a little bit of a gusset there, so if you need to open that up, create some additional room over your riding pants, especially when you're in that seated position. You know, if you're on a touring bike, a little bit more upright, you might need a little bit more room to allow that jacket to sit flat. So I like the adjustability we're getting. I like that the accordion will certainly stay. Pat, go ahead and face the back for me, sir. Sorry for keeping your arm up there for so long. We've got the Olympia logo here, a little reflectivity incorporated, and then again, we do have some ventilation on the back. Obviously, this is something you'd want to open up before you climb aboard your bike because it's not something you'll be able to reach, but as you can see, same deal as the front of the jacket. So you can just unzip those, pin them back, and now you've got some exhaust vents here at the rear. We do have a stash pocket incorporated at the rear as well. You can see a really nice drop seat there. Excellent coverage when you're in the riding position. That's going to help water just bead right off of the jacket, and that's really a major benefit to the back of it. Pat, go ahead and face the front. I mentioned we do have a removable thermal liner on the inside. It's actually got some magnets on the front of it as well. You can kind of see how they just attach and pull apart. It's very smooth, very easy to operate there. I like that it's easy to remove this if you need to do so. It's easy to close up, and I like the versatility, obviously, of having a removable thermal liner. It's always nice to have. Napoleon pocket right here on the thermal, and then we've got an additional Napoleon pocket right here on the main construction of the jacket. We've got mesh on the inside, so that's going to help promote some airflow as well, and then we've got a short connection zipper as well as some belt loops. So if you're pairing this up with a set of riding jeans, you can certainly do so, but you can also connect it with the riding pants as well. Pat, you can go ahead and zip that up for me, sir. I think it's going to be a great option, especially at this price point, considering the versatility you're getting. Again, $360 for the jacket, $260 for the pants. I think this is definitely something that a lot of riders can benefit from and use, you know, for 3 to 4 seasons of riding. Again, light ADV, you can get out there on there, but I think you might get a little bit warm in that riding application. I think this is certainly going to be better suited for some touring and commuter riders out there. Of course, if you have any additional questions about the gear, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can click that info button. That's going to take you over to RevZilla.com, or you can always reach out to our gear geeks. Give them a call at 877-792-9455, or simply shoot over an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thanks for hanging out with Pat and I and taking a closer look at the Olympia Seattle Jacket and Pants. I'm Brandon. Keep it pinned.